And from time to time, I like to kind of stick down photos. I have like a whole bunch of photos that I'm still not, that are just kind of sitting in an envelope. So I decided to make use of them and stick them in my journals. I don't have ducks. I do not have a row. I have squirrels and they're at a rave. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. These are all, not all, is it October's? This is actually from September's box. Oh, not October's box, but yes. You can see my hallway there full of boxes with my son packing and shipping. I went to meet the Superior Labor at Traveler's Factory because there was a collab event there, and we wanted to talk about some things coming up soon. And I also went to the Tokyo International Pen Show and I saw Kelly. I don't know if she's watching, but it was so nice to, we weren't even like, we were kind of talking about it before, but we didn't make any plans. And when I got there, I saw her, and it was such a nice encounter to see her and her mother. And my daughter, and then she looks like that. She does this for 3 years old. I don't know if she cannot do this, but she does, like, I'm 3 years old. It's really, really cute. I opened up my laptop and I wanted to work in my Hobonichi and watch Peaky Blinders, but then I ended up working until 2 a.m. instead and not watching anything at all. And I really need to make boundaries. I'm trying my best not to answer emails on weekends, and I'm pretty good with that, but late at night, because that's when you have young kids, it's very difficult, especially right now. My kids are on the wait list to get into daycare. I cannot work during the day, and it's very, very tough, and I really need to make certain boundaries, and I'm trying, but it's becoming a little bit difficult. There's another typhoon. We're getting ready for typhoon number 19. We went to the supermarket and there was no water available, which was kind of interesting to see. Like, there was certain foods like breads and things that were all sold out at the supermarket. So my son there, and then there he is there. He made I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it's an octopus, I'm not sure, or a squid. This is so beautiful. This is from Courtney Diaz. 2 things define you: your patience when you have nothing, your attitude when you have everything. Wow. This is another typhoon. To be honest with you, I was a little bit more scared of the previous typhoon. So this year, the Rugby World Cup was held in Japan, and my husband loved watching all of the different matches, and he was so happy that Japan made it to the best 8, and he was so happy about that. This beautiful one is from James. I like his like the sketchy ones, the ones that look like sketched in pencil crayon. This is from a magazine from Higuchi Yuko, I think it is the artist's name. For what it's worth, I think I've used this quote several times. For what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over. This is one of Courtney's older ones, but I love the color. I printed this off in my older printer, but I think if I used the newer printer that it would really, really pop out. But I really like all these colors in here. You'll be amazed at what you attract when you start believing in what you deserve. Oh, that's a good one. I wonder who... I try my best to write down the art, like the quote, the person who said the quote, but that's a good one there. I'm trying my best to use the Travelers Company stickers. I tend to hoard them, but some of them are dated, like with the years, so I really, really want to start using them. Yes, so we received a call that we're finally relocating, and holy cow, I counted we've moved already 4 times now, and we moved here 2013, and we've already moved 4 times, and I'm just so tired of moving. I hope this I don't know, I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm very tired with moving right now. And you would assume that you'd get better at it as time goes on, but it's just with two young kids, you accumulate so many things, and I'm glad that I was able to hand them off to my mother-in-law. But it's just, I don't know, it's just overwhelming. And this is another one of Courtney Diaz's work. Yeah, I don't know, I was, as you imagine, I was cleaning out my things, and I did a whole bunch of stitching on some of these things, and this one is, I think it's two elements. It's this one and the day of the week, and I stitched it on together, and I decided to just glue it in here instead. There is a special event called Shichigo-san. You celebrate when your daughter or son, I think a 3-year-old is a daughter, and you celebrate again when she's 7. If you have a son, you celebrate it when he's 5. So it was perfect timing this year. My kids are 5 and 3, so we did a photo shoot. It was very, very cute. They wore these kimonos, and it was nice. You will teach them to fly, but they will not fly your flight. You will teach them to dream, but they will not dream your dream. You will teach them to live, but they will not live your life. Nevertheless, in every flight, in every life, in every dream, the print of the way you taught them will remain. That's very pretty, very beautiful. So in Japan, when you want to throw away things, you have to pay for them. I know it sounds kind of strange. Back home, you would put it on the curb and somebody would take it, or somebody else would come and take it. But here, you have to pay for your removal of furniture or removal of bigger pieces of items, which I think is kind of good in a way, because then you're more aware of what you are buying or purchasing. But anyway, somebody came to see our cabinets, and he ended up buying it for 500 yen, and we were very, very thankful that we didn't have to pay to get rid of our cabinets and things like that. So we got rid of our washing machine and our cabinet and another like cabinet thing, and so we got 1,500 yen, which is, I don't know, $14 or something. But yeah, you even have to pay. I think certain places don't even take washing machines. But anyways, we are very, very thankful that he took them all for us, or he paid us in return. Just destashing, clearing out some supplies. My daughter is into these huge, before she was into like these little squiggly lines, but she's into like coloring big now. And my son is loving hearts for some reason. He likes drawing hearts. This is a beautiful, beautiful card from Courtney. If you talk about it, it's a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, it's real. Oh. I did a destash, and I am very thankful to those who have purchased these destash boxes. They sold out, I think, within half an hour. And now that I'm unpacking and organizing things, I don't have enough space. I think I need to do another session of looking through my stuff. But to be honest, I really want to make things and sell those things that I make, because I don't want to just sell the supplies. I really want to make something, but then that requires time, and I end up giving all my time to work or my family, of course, and so I really need to kind of work on my time management. But yeah, I think it's part of the Inktober Hobonichi challenge, I think it is. This one, I'm not sure who the artist is, but it's from Katrin. She sent me some lovely happy mail. And you see here, these are all just blank spaces that I don't know if I'm going to catch up on, but I decided to just use markers and write headlines. I packed away my watercolors. You see that I don't know. I'm waiting. My mom, I ended up asking the person to ship them to my mom because they were both located in Canada, and because my mom's visiting me here, she will bring them when she comes. The Ia Mall has this Indian place, and they have biryani, and it's so good. I haven't had it since moving here several years ago, and when I oh, even just when you purchase it, you can smell all the different spices, and it's like, oh yeah, this is what I was waiting for. I'm so sad because this is back in Chiba, and I don't know when. I don't think I'll ever go back there ever again, but just so happy that I was able to eat it there. I got totally drenched this day. Even when I was wearing these long rain boots, the water, like, it was just so bad with the wind, and having both kids on my bicycle to daycare, we all got drenched. Or the kids were okay because they have the cover, but I got totally drenched. My pants were all wet, even though I was wearing rain boots. Like, all the water went all the way inside. I think because of, like, it was windy and it wasn't. I know. Anyways, my daughter got some new rain boots then. Editing videos when I should be packing, I was totally procrastinating near the end. You often feel tired not because you've done too much, but because you've done too little of what sparks a light in you. That's very true. This one is an old picture from, and you can see totally blank. It's just, yeah. Try to write quotes and things, but I really need to. Oh my gosh, this is so true. No one makes more observations than a child sharing a stall with his mother inside a public bathroom. I don't know, my son has said so many things, thankfully in English, when he's in the public bathroom with me, and it's just so embarrassing. You know, if I'm on my monthly period or something, or I don't know, maybe it's too much information, but if you have any funny stories, please write them down below. It's just very true. First night at the new place. In Japan, there's this undokai, which is like a sports day, and all the kids participate in these sporting events, and it was really nice to see my son trying all his hardest with running and doing the relay. His team won, which is really nice. There's no way to be a perfect mother and a million ways to be a good one. I had a huge stomach ache. I'm not feeling well at all, but I think I'm just probably exhausted and tired, and my stomach still feels uneasy, but it's getting better. OMG, I am so thankful for this little dishwasher that we have. The new place has a dishwasher. It's very tiny compared to the North American ones, but when you have little kids and they're always eating and snacking, there's always like a dish in the sink that needs to be washed, and just very thankful that I now have a dishwasher and I don't always have to be washing dishes. It takes so much time. Like you wouldn't think, you know, just 15 minutes, 20 minutes here and there. But oh, it's so tiring at the end of the day when you finish your dinner and you're like, oh, now I have to wash all these dishes. It's very tiring. But even just putting like half those dishes in the dishwasher, like, it helps a huge amount for me. And thank you so much for all of the love and support. I cannot believe I've reached 25,000. I didn't realize until later. I was looking at the YouTube stuff and I was like, wow, I can't believe 25,000. I am so appreciative. I will have to do something special soon. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. We went to a store called Nitori, which is kind of like an IKEA that sells household supplies and things. It's so crowded here in Tokyo. I'm very overwhelmed with the amount of people. Maybe I'll get into that another day, but it's just, there's so many people here. I just want to stay indoors, but you know, it's not healthy for myself or my kids to be indoors all the time, and it's just so anxious because the roads are very narrow, and I'm scared my kids always just run off. Anyways, there's just so many people here. My mother-in-law came to watch the kids, so we were able to do a IKEA run. We went to a home center, kind of like a, what is it called? Like a Lowe's. And we went to City Hall to do so much, like, I don't know why Japan has so much like paperwork. It's very old school, and back home you would, you know, update your address and things online, and they would come in the mail. Here you have to update so many things and so many paperwork, and it's just, I feel bad for my husband because he does most of it. Ampam Museum, we've never been there before, but we decided to kind of take a trip there. My kids have been so patient, and it's, you know, exhausting for them too during the move. So we decided to go there. It was a weekday, and it was very expensive for what it offered. I think it's really good for smaller, younger kids, but yeah, and it was very crowded too. But anyways, I'm glad that we were actually able to go and just actually experience it. I still need to journal here. I cannot find my watercolors. I am so sad. I've realized how important watercolors are. I have a question for you. For those that use fountain pens, I have inks that I really want to use, but at the same time I have this much ink left, and do you just dump it out? But I feel like it's just a waste to dump out the ink, so I think next time I will just fill it up a little bit and then use it up, because I really like to change things. I know it's really not much, right? It's like a milliliter or something small, right? So it's not a big deal, but I don't know, I just feel like it's a waste, and I have this thing where I need to finish everything. But yeah, I'm curious, if you were to have a cartridge of ink left, do you just dump it out, or do you use it up all like me? I don't know, I have a feeling that I'm just going to dump this out, and the next ink refill I'll just fill it just a little bit. And yeah, I really need to fill these out. But yes, I finally got some really pretty pink sparkly gel nails. This is the first time ever getting my nails done since moving here. It's just expensive, so the place that I went to had a sale, and it was a 30% off sale, and I decided to treat myself. It's my cousin's wedding this coming weekend, and I've, you know, unboxed a lot of boxes. We're almost done. I would say we have about 20 to 30 more boxes left, but we need some other storage solutions, so I decided to treat myself. And yeah, it's been years since actually getting my nails done, and I don't know, it's hard for me to, I guess, spend money on myself when I think of, or I shouldn't say that, that's not true. When I think of the money that I spent to get my nails done, I feel like I should have used that money to get supplies, or I could have used that money to buy, or kind of start funding my other like for my Christmas present or something, you know. But anyways, I think it's nice to give yourself some gifts once in a while, like little gifts here and there. And this month, or my treat for myself, was my nails. So very pleased with the gel nails. They're so cute. I most likely split into 2 videos, I think, because I have a lot of distractions and interruptions from my kids. Like I said, they're home with me full time until they get, they're on the waiting list for daycare, so it's going to take some time, several months at least. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.